Lisa.
Hi, Ruth.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah.
This is
So this
novel.
is I'll introduce myself again. We've This is our second kind of um was it East Rocks conversations, Go Train
Yep.
conversations. So I'm Ruth Coates, and I'm a counsellor psychotherapist, and my husband, my partner, runs Go Train East Rocks. So I'm a kind of obligatory but keen member of East Rocks. And how about you, Lisa?
I am Lisa Johnson. I am very obligatory and very keen. Coach at at East Rocks. I'm also run Super Being, which is a lovely forum for anything food related, or indeed if you were looking to help with eating better. So Super Being and East Rocks is where I hang out mostly.
Yeah. And what we're doing is we're having a series of conversations, aren't we? As things are rapidly changing around us and there's a great deal of uncertainty, we've decided to just get together. Our first one was with social distancing outdoors, and now we are doing this side by side, side by side. But this is how we're going to talk, hey?
It is, and I
We're going
think this
to,
is a great way to talk.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, because if you can't be together, we can be as together as we're allowed to be.
yeah.
This
And it's great
and
to
it,
see you.
and it and it's great to see you too. It's weird, but it's something I think we can all get very used to.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's already happening. Yeah. So we'd had a wee chat, hadn't we, about what we'd like to talk about next time, and we still would love people to make suggestions. I think we had one suggestion to do a grounding meditation, which I'd love to do. So that's coming. But we thought we'd talk about the immune system, didn't we? And break that down over a few conversations.
Yeah.
So with both of our skills, we thought that we'd talk about food
Yep.
on one of our chats, and we'd talk about movement and how
Yes.
that supports the immune system. But today we thought it was a much needed kind of discussion to talk about laughter and how
Yes.
laughter supports the immune system. And I should say we do try and keep these to 10 minutes. We'll do our best.
It's funny, but it's not funny.
See in half an hour.
Ruth will be much better at keeping her 10 minutes than I will, because you all know how I like to talk.
So yeah, how have you been laughing much recently? Have you been doing much of that? What's it been like?
Oh, no, not a huge amount of laughter, except we were doing, Hector and I were doing a little bit of research yesterday on the whole laughter and the immune system, and we came across a funny little website, which it's very, very therapeutic for a lot of people, and we laughed a lot as we watched it. I'll share that with you. But generally speaking, I'm kind of going like the sea. I'm undulating between peaks and troughs.
Coming in
Kind of
waves.
big waves of
Yeah.
real kind of, ooh, crikey, this is happening.
Yeah.
And then just going about my normal, doing
And you have to. Yeah.
being normal, being, present and doing what I do. And then all of a sudden it'll hit me and I will feel again slightly overwhelmed. A wee bit like I was lying in bed this morning, and I was up really early this morning and then went back to bed, and I was lying there as I'd woken up, and I just felt a wee bit scared, a bit fearful, and I had to sort of say, okay, that's fine, and what's your worst case scenario, and work it back.
Yeah. So where does I'm the same, Lisa. I've definitely waves is a great way to imagine it or experience it, but also for me it's like waves come and go too. So those more kind of balanced moods will come, and the more kind of present way of being will come. It's that kind of anchor as you're kind of going through the bigger waves, I think. But so for me, I think one of those waves has been release. And that's been about laughter, and not necessarily coming easy just now, but when it comes, when I've found something to laugh at, something spontaneously comes up, I've really just noticed it more recently, and really, enjoyed that feeling of release.
Yeah.
And just I mean, I know how supportive laughter is to our systems, but I've been doing a wee bit of reading just to refresh my memory as well, and it releases serotonin, so that feel good brain chemical, and endorphins, which are released by, as a lot of us know, exercise.
Yeah.
So it really helps us just feel good. And it's connective as well. So whoever we're laughing with, even if we're laughing, to something we're watching on TV by ourselves, if we're living alone, then that's really, it connects you back to yourself, or it connects you with the person you're laughing along with. And it's what we need just now. We need more of that connection.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's so true. I think as well, it's what your brain doesn't know is whether it is a genuine laugh because you genuinely think something's funny, or whether you are faking a laugh. So I remember reading somewhere once that, if you're feeling a wee bit and you feel like you're missing a laugh, just let a great big guffaw out of you.
Like really let it go.
Like
yeah.
And then that'll make you laugh, and it'll be kind of like this loop of, oh, I'm so silly, but isn't that quite funny kind of loop.
Because we were talking, weren't we? Because the funny thing is that with all this chat about infection and contagion, actually laughter's so contagious. And there's, I know a laughter therapist, and I'd love to have a session with her. But just we were talking before just about, you were watching something and you were laughing.
Yoga laughter.
Yeah.
Yoga, and it's a therapy, and I mean, it was incredible because they said their name, so it was like, my name is Lisa, and everybody laughed. It's like, okay,
even if it's a fake laugh, even if it's a fake deliberate laugh. Yeah.
Well, the teacher, who's an Indian lady, and I don't remember her name, but she is the lady who began this movement of yoga laughter therapy, or laughter yoga therapy. And she is very much with her mic on, enforcing the laugh. I mean, it's not natural. She's, so she'll say, hi, I'm Lisa. Lisa! So just by, her being silly, makes you want to laugh. And, but what was really interesting about that, not only is it making us laugh, but they're saying incredibly, distressing things like, someone died yesterday, or I have a terminal illness, or whatever it might be. And they're laughing through it. Yeah. Because I guess if you cannot see the humor in the darkness, where's the light?
Yeah. Well, it's really supportive, isn't it? And it's a way for us to communicate about stuff that's just too difficult to talk about with all that gravity and seriousness sometimes. And I think that's where dark humor comes from a lot of the time. It gives us a way to talk about something and to release. So the other, it's really supportive of lung function laughter.
Yes.
And it's about heart health as well. So it's really, I mean, again, in these times about talking about respiratory health, it really supports your respiratory system.
Yes.
And lets your muscles relax as well. No,
yeah, totally. If you've had an absolute hoolie and you cannot stop laughing, your muscles are sore.
It's a good workout.
You're in pieces. Your tears are tripping you. You're hot. It's like, oh my God, stop now. So that is quite cool, actually. And I loved what you were saying earlier about, just watching some comedy on telly.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking about chatting about next, is that, so for a lot of us, and I'm feeling it too, it's not that easy to come by laughter, like a good chuckle, is it? Really? Because we're so caught up, and we have to be in making changes and looking after our nearest and dearest, and we're worrying. So it's like, if we're finding laughter hard to come by spontaneously, then we really need to intentionally make space and look for it. And we had a few ideas, didn't we, about what we might do?
Yes. So you lead with the what? Give us an example of what you were watching.
Well, oh God, we've just been like trawling all sorts of really bad comedy on Netflix and stuff, but we've been really intentional about what we watch in the evenings. So we're not, I mean, even some really good like drama stuff that I usually really enjoy, it's too activating for me, too worrying. I've got enough stress going on, as we all have just now. So it's the release that I want, and the kind of recognition in the humor that I want, that I'm seeking. So what have we been watching? We've just finished Home on Channel 4. That was really funny. Stuff like Derry Girls, just such a good laugh. What were we watching the other night? Oh, I can't remember. Look at your panel shows. You can catch up with a load of box sets and stuff. It'll come back to me. How about
Yeah.
you?
So what have we been doing? So other than we were having a bit of a giggle here. So if they do, if your children have little nuances that they do, and they know they do, we were having a bit of a giggle about those, and we were all like taking it each in turn to be that person. So that was quite funny. I'm trying just to lighten the load a wee bit, and I love that word that you use, the gravity, because it is very pressing. It does, when things are kind of on top of you, or they feel too big for you, it's a big weight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas I think when you lighten up the load and lift it, it's really good.
Laughing at the dog. Laughing at the dog. Just laughing at anything you can. But I mean, I do spend a lot of time laughing at the dog, and that's I've really noticed that that's just been just a lovely distraction, a nice thing to do. We all laugh at the dog together.
Well, they're brilliant little creatures, aren't they?
Yeah,
I was also thinking another good idea would be to, if you have a time where you remember belly laughing a lot, to revisit it.
Yeah.
And try and revisit that, and bring it up especially if it was with people that, at home or with the kids, do you remember when we went here and this happened? And then, and reignite that same, or try and bring in that same kind of feeling that you had back then.
Yeah. Well, those silly board games and stuff like
Yes.
that. But the point is, I think that if you can reduce your stress, then your system is more primed to support your immune system.
Yeah.
Because if you're stressed all the time, then your immune system isn't going to be supported because you're coping with that stress response. So to be able to laugh is just one of these. We're carrying it, the ability around with us all the time. So why not use it?
Yeah, and don't forget about it. Don't forget it's there, and lighten up in this period. Lighten up, because we can't be thinking about how negative this virus and how impactful it's going to be, always in a negative way.
Yeah, because of the uncertainty, I think there's only so much we can control, and what we control is very little. So after that, we've done what we can. Then we need to try and let go of something and release something. So what we wanted to do is ask people to maybe give their ideas about what they do to have a laugh.
Yes, please share it all around, because that will be the best medicine.
Yeah.
Lighten up and also, just lighten up what we share maybe on our social media platforms as well. Just
so it's giving to each other a bit more. Yeah.
Just keep that, really, maybe just share that good stuff that makes you, that you maybe know that this will give somebody a bit of a giggle, even if it's a private message. Saw this and thought of you.
Yeah, that's kind. It's the kindness.
Yeah, just those wee things that you kind of think, all right, because not only are you laughing, but you're also recognizing that, somebody's thought about you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a kind of package. It's a package.
Yeah, it's nice.
So we probably have gone over our 10 minutes. Okay. And so what we're going to do, what should we talk about next time? We've got movement for the immune system, and we've got food for the immune system.
Food.
So food.
So yeah, I'm happy to go with either. Shall we put it out there and see who wants what?
Good idea. Yeah.
And if we don't have a big enough response for either, we'll just take a punt and go for the next one up.
Great. Lovely.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye.